Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 11th episode of the second season of Nanatsu no Taizai. So, in the last episode, we kind of had a split between some Bond backstory and just, his situation, and the training with, the rest of the main characters, and, a lot of shirtless training in the cave with sticks, as you do. So, yeah, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Very intense training. Gil Thunder used Thundershock. For some people, it was easier than others, which turned out to be his role model from the past. That sort of betrayed him, but understandably. And, yeah, gotta remind me of that, don't you? I wouldn't go that far. I mean, there's some pretty bad people in this universe. Like literal demons. But yeah, the important thing here is that Bond forgives them for it. And yeah, that's what we ended off on. Not sure why I chose now to do this, but yeah, Jenna, you should totally take off your shirt and go in there and see what's up. Because, no shirts allowed in the cave, after all, we've established that, so we need some girls in there. And it's still training, What better training than a 7 Deadly Sin? A better training partner, I mean. Happiness, that's most people's true goal. Yeah, I got your stick, now what? I'm not sure I get the connection between the attack name and the effect, but... Ouch. Like, status promotion and something a DM would say. A 1 and the 7 only. Those really are some very interesting lyrics. uh, I miss Diane. I feel like she hasn't had screen time in a while. I mean, I know she had some time to shine earlier in the series, but still, I like Diane. Oh, those girls are cute too. Though Diane is still best girl. Though it is fun seeing Jenna torments Hawk, the annoying mascot character. We will eventually get the big fight between sins and commandments, I hope. Father and son, wouldn't that be a good title for last episode? But I guess we're gonna get more into it. You never asked. Yeah. Jericho. Well, of course, only female there. Uh, Jericho, you need a hug. I mean, I don't have to fully understand something to be emotionally affected by it. Stalker. Fangirl. Oh, wow. It's even worse. Oh, you really did? Wow. It's really sad, though. Like, you saw it for 3 seconds and I already feel really sad. Yeah, immortality is nice. He drank the magic water of the fairy forest, and so we did find out about that from him. Yeah, it's been great. His current goal is to figure out how to save a certain blonde girl. The world tree. Yeah, but a child wouldn't be too interested in a fountain of youth. But the eternal life is cool, though. I am surprised that somebody with such a horrible life would be so eager to have eternal life. I mean, he succeeds, so... Well, 4 days isn't that bad. Yeah, there was. Was. I, I don't see that happening, but I do hope it does. There's just a lot of anime do push the idea that, the dead don't come back. And what was I saying? Anyways, so the idea has kind of been ingrained in me that the dead don't come back. That's life in an anime for you. It does sound pretty crazy, and I don't think Jericho's happy to hear that. Yeah, there clearly are rumors, so... But those guys clearly said something about resurrecting with you. Yeah, adorable, pouty Jericho. That is something. It wasn't entirely human. You get along well with Meliodas. That got her up. uh, oh wow, it's quite the praise. Gonna make her blush. Yep, there we go. That was a solid blush. Yes, you're his first. Congratulations. Don't push it. I did quite like that first meeting. It was a good scene. I also like the first scene, the first meet in the Seven Deadly Schmucks YouTube thing. They were just making her talk. They're both blonde. I see a connection. Yeah, luckily you did not actually kill him. To be fair, he's like one of the hardest people to kill in the world, so... That's Meliodas. Yeah, I didn't even notice that's parallel there, but yeah, they both had to make a hard choice. But you didn't. That does count for a lot. I know that doesn't make it okay, but it still counts for a lot. I know, right? Especially for a demon. I know that feel, bro. Like, the perfect meme for the situation. And you don't want to end up like him. Meet up with Meliodas. You've been separated long enough. We need our 7 sins together. uh, yeah. I figured that's how this scene would end. Doesn't really make it any less sad, though. It's great that they did have that final moment together. Oh, is she continuing her little test? I thought that was kind of forgotten. You want to go in that cave, you gotta take your shirt off first. Don't forget. I'm not letting anyone forget that. It's an important rule. I mean, that's a pretty good dream right there. I don't see why not. It does sound suspicious when you put it like that. Yeah, that's why he's on the enemy team. The enemy to them. Okay, I get it now. That's a cool shot. It's almost like a desktop backup worthy picture. No more promoting. This rank is fine. Did you forget he could do that? There has been some debate about that. Getting straight up called out. Guys, so the Fairy Kingdom have wings. Oh, condensation. How deadly. Uh, my sarcasm may have been misplaced. That's something. Now let me show you my tricks. Like my six-pack. Or my darkness. A black ball, just like... Don't know why I'm blanking on the Lust Sin's name. He's not gonna betray anyone. Meliodas is a good person, just ask Bon. You're worrying far too much. Well, he's your leader, you should be watching him anyway. Why don't you have wings? You wouldn't understand, just guy stuff. Exactly. It's like I told you, guy stuff. I suddenly have the urge to rewatch Keijo. I'm Team Butts, by the way. I'd tell you that because that's very important knowledge. It's fairly large, yeah. Everybody else, stay away. This is gonna get messy. Shatter. It must be a lot of power if it literally darkens the sky. Like summoning the Eternal Dragon in Dragon Ball Z. This is the darkness of demonic power. And it's all going inside of him now. Like a flood. An ocean of power. She doesn't even care. Speaking of cool looking shots. I want him to say, I have the power, all He-Man like, after this is over, but he's probably not going to. Yep, that's the Meliodas you wanted to meet up with so much. Now blow something up to show it off. I don't care what. It could be anything. Yeah. Were you expecting that personality change with the power? Because I don't think power works that way. Unless you're doing some... Unless you're doing something to gain new power. But returning old power to you shouldn't do anything. It'll be fine, don't worry. Well, I don't think 20 seconds is impossible. This should be fun. No, I got this. It's important to greet the enemy. They're not gonna kill me. They'll just exchange greetings. Yo! Wow, that was basically what he said, too. Punch him, knock him back. Please. Thank you. Not so tough now, are you, Golland? Whatever you How do we pronounce that name? I see your punch pack's a bit more punch now. Man, it's so cool to see Meliodas just at his true power, just holding his own against these previously unimaginably powerful foes. Oh, they just kind of watch. And the music. I don't think he did. Pretty sure he just got control of them. Yeah. Yeah, that's why we kind of saw it as an ocean of power. And he's controlling it right into those fists. Is getting your ass kicked that interesting? Oh, holy shit. No, that was awesome. Yeah, I figured as much. The resemblance and all that. Yes. Wait till Bond gets here, man. He's immortal. I think it's been 20 seconds, so... And Gullen goes down. I do love how that one girl's outfit almost looks like a school swimsuit. Yep, you got to taste his power firsthand. You should feel privileged. I can see he's a bit of a masochist. And that's how he ended off. Meliodas beats him up, does his greetings, and gets out of there. But yeah. I really don't think there's any risk of Meliodas returning as a corpse, like, maybe a little bit beaten up at worst, but I don't think they'd have enough time to actually kill him. Not with his newfound power. Maybe with his old power, but... But you know, better safe than sorry, so... And we did get a brief glimpse of Elizabeth, but yeah, just to see that she's still working on her thing, but you can't really see much of that. Just enough to remind us. Even though Elizabeth is so prominent in ED, she really doesn't get a huge amount of screen time in comparison. But she has the main love interest for the main character, Meliodas, so I guess that's the reason why. But she might have a more important role later on, you know, since she has having her own training. We'll see. But just lately, she's definitely been out of the spotlight. Yeah. Wow. Very valuable skill. Also very important. So that was the 11th episode of the second season of Nanatsu no Taizai. In this episode, it was mostly split into two segments. The first The first one being Bon continuing his stuff, continuing his moments with his quote-unquote father on his deathbed, and just, talking things through, and him giving him some father-son advice there at the end. And what we also got with that scene is apparently Bon is quite fond of Jericho. Like, he said, "Jericho, I love you, please be with me forever." I might be paraphrasing, but that's basically what he said. And Jericho couldn't be happier. We saw quite the blush on her. And yeah, Jericho, good day for Jericho. I mean, she was quite pouty before that, but that certainly made her day, made her year. The second biggest thing was just continuing with the argument between King and Meliodas. King doesn't fully trust Meliodas, apparently, wonders what his motivation is, what he really wants out of life in general. And they had their kind of back and forth, but they seem to have come to somewhat of an agreement for the most part. King just kind of watch him and, judge him, go from there. And to finish off the episode, what we got is Meliodas had his power returned to him from the big giant orb and just flooded into him like a calm ocean. And to test out his new abilities, he decided to pay the enemy a nice little greeting to let them know, "Yo, I'm here, I'm powerful, and I'm ready to take you on. I have my entire 7 deadly sins. You probably are underestimating us, but you shouldn't, because we're the best of the best. We are legendary. We are it. Bond's not with us right now, but he should be coming soon, because we did have that conversation between Bond and his father about, Meliodas and what happened between the two of them, and I think Bond wants to go to Meliodas and, talk things out a bit more. And so Bond should be returning soon-ish. And that last scene was epic. It was just awesome seeing Meliodas just go to town on Goland, especially because he was the one we saw just beat up the 7 deadly sins, which really makes you feel, lose a little bit of faith in the sins when they're just, all of them are pretty much wrecked by one of the enemy. So it was really, I don't know, what's the word, cathartic, whatever it is, just to see that. And yeah, Meliodas got his point across, and he just it was a really cool scene, is what I'm getting at here. And I can't wait to see the 7 deadly sins actually really fight these guys and just take them down, because the good guys surely will win in the end. That's generally how fiction goes, and hopefully that's how it goes in this round as well. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, the Dragon of Oshu, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.